And welcome back again. Today, folks, we are reviewing the second part of the E.P. Carrillo Cardinal series. Yesterday, if you remember, if you checked the blog or videos of the previous entry, it was on the natural of the Cardinal series, and it was the number 54, which is 6x54. Today, we are reviewing the counterpart, the Maduro version. Also, the number 54. 6x54. There is your density. Nice looking cigar. Again, just as the natural was. There are no veins. Very well made. The wrapper has some sheen to it, some oiliness, but not a lot. The difference in the two cigars is this. The Maduro uses a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper. It uses an Ecuadorian binder, and the filler is the same in both cigars, Nicaraguan from 3 different farms. Now, as you recall from yesterday, or if you want to look back, the natural version got an outstanding rating of 95. It was a spectacular cigar. I have no preconceived notions of what the Maduro will be. I simply let it come to me and we'll see what it's like. But again, here is the cigar. A very nice, very dark brown wrapper. Connecticut broadleaf. Alright, so let's get right to it and see how the Maduro version of the Cardinal series is. E.P. Carrillo, number 54. Cardinal Series Maduro. Just to recap, the prices of these cigars come in 3 sizes. They're all called Cardinal and some number. So the Cardinal 52 is 5x52. They come in boxes of 20 and they are $7.25 a piece. Cardinal 54, 6x54, reviewed today, $8.25. And the Cardinal 56, 5.5x56, $8.75. Again, box price is $145 to $175. Now, let's get to it. As I did yesterday, I'm going to try to take off just the very tip of the cap. I want to take off just ever so little. There we go. Nice draw. Very good. Some people like to talk about cold draws. It's what this cigar tastes like now, if you draw through it now. Very sweet. At this point, grassy. So, we don't care about the cold draw too much. Let's see how it is once we light it. Get the foot nice and toasted. Right away, some heavy coffee notes. I would almost call it espresso. Very sweet. Molasses. Very sweet molasses and heavy coffee notes, which I would call espresso. So molasses and espresso. Very nice pepper. Pepper rating, I would give a close to a 7. Let's call it a 6 and see if it comes in anymore, because at light up it's sometimes things aren't exactly as they will be later on. Underlying cedar. So I'm gonna let it come in to its own. The Cardinal Series EP Carrillo Cardinal Series number 54 Maduro. Let's let it sit for just a minute and I'll be right back. All right, I'm about 3/4 of an inch in, and it has settled down enough that now I can give you an update. Let's change it from espresso to straight coffee. It's not quite as powerful now, but the molasses is definitely there, very sweet. You have a cedar mixed in with it, also sweet. And there seemed to be at the tail end of the sweet spice a little vanilla note. The finish is a very thick cream. It's definitely a thick cream. Yesterday we talked about it tasting more like a vanilla yogurt. Today it's definitely a very sweet, thick cream. Pepper is somewhat lingering. I will stick with the assessment of a 6 on the pepper. It is a solid 6, and at this point I don't expect it to get a lot higher, but it's nice amount of pepper. The cigar is medium to full-bodied right now. The Maduro wrapper is obviously giving it a little more pop, but it's a very good cigar. Again, just like the one yesterday, the natural, this is a very sweet cigar. The differences are obvious. This one is more coffee laden and with molasses, and you would expect that with some Maduro cigars. This is one of them. It's very good, and the cedar makes it very nice. It's a good mixture. So there we are, about 3/4 of an inch, and I will be back here shortly with another update. Not far from the midpoint. The cedar notes are very rich and sweet still. The molasses notes now have sort of changed, and what I'm getting now is more of a white chocolate. If you're familiar with white chocolate, that's the flavor you have. Pepper is still good. There are notes on the finish of still cream, and just the least little bit of those coffee notes have filtered over. The lingering pepper is better now, much more intense. So that is your change, if you will. Not a whole lot, but going from that sweet molasses to sweet white chocolate. Still very sweet, very good, very rich. Here we are at about the midpoint. Well, I'm down to the end, so I want to wrap it up. The main players at this point are the coffee and the cedar. The white chocolate is still there, but it's secondary. The pepper remained very good. The finish remained pretty much unchanged. Sweet cream with hints of coffee and nice lingering pepper. This was another good cigar. I enjoyed it quite a bit. It did end up medium to full body just as it started. Didn't make as many changes as the natural, so that's why the review is not quite as long, but don't let that fool you. This is another great cigar. Of the two, I would give the lead to the natural, but this is a very good cigar. If you are a big fan of Maduros, you may give this the lead. So That being said, the EP Carrillo Cardinal Series number 54 Maduro, I am giving a score of 93. Very good cigar. Excellent, actually. And one of the best Maduros I've had all year, if not the best. So I really enjoyed the cigar, and that will wrap it up. 93 for the EP Carrillo Cardinal Series Maduro number